Good evening. It's Saturday, September 15th, 1979, and we are standing in front of the Hotel Plaza at Central Park South on 59th Street and 5th Avenue here in New York City. In just a few minutes, guests will arrive from Temple together with Jamie Firestone, and we're all going to witness the bar mitzvah party for Jamie, which will be taking place here at the Plaza Hotel for the rest of this evening. There's going to be a cocktail reception first, and then a dinner party in the form of a disco. There's a bus carrying the children, and other cars will be bringing most of the guests from the temple to arrive here in just a few moments. We can see the bus coming up the square now, making the turn in toward the hotel. First of the guests are about to arrive.
Okay. Come on over here. We want to catch you arriving. Is your dad here yet? Is this your dad now? Who's this? This your party? Your father in there? Is the red car yours also?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. David, just tell us who some of these people are that are coming out.
I'm Jamie.
Oh, you're Jamie. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Who are some of these people?
This is my mother.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Hello. This is my grandmother.
Who is this?
My grandmother.
Okay. This man?
This is Alan Leiker.
Jamie, just stand here for 1 second and tell us what's going to happen tonight. First, you're going to have a smorgasbord, is that it?
Yeah, well, first we're going to be having the smorgasbord, and there'll be pinball machines and stuff. And then there'll be the main dinner.
Right.
And if you want palm reading.
Palm reading?
Yeah, palm reading.
You have a robot up there we saw.
Yeah.
About that, or was that a surprise?
Well, I know he's there, but
Okay.
and let's see. Robert will be there to greet everyone. And that's about it. The rest.
Just tell us what was happening for the last hour. You left your house at about 6:30, and what was going on, and what you do?
Well, there was the service, and then, well, my bar mitzvah service, you know.
What temple was it?
Temple Emmanuel. And then I greeted all the people, and then we left. And, well, here I am.
Did everything go well?
Well, yeah, as best as I could help it.
Okay. Now go up and have a good time.
Oh wait, and this is my great friend,
Go ahead,
Stephen. This is my friend, Stephen Chait.
Hello.
You introduce him because he's bigger than you, right? And he'll beat you up if you don't.
Exactly.
Yes. No, actually, I'd be thrown out of the bunk if I didn't.
Okay.
Oh wait, I got another one here. This one is Jimmy Street, also a friend of mine.
No, he isn't.
Are these your friends or your bodyguards?
Oh, and Seth Casriel also in my bunk. Yeah. Yes.
And who are all these other people? All
this is
Romans and country.
Yeah.
Okay, go upstairs. See you later.
Good evening, sir. Have the ball.
This is a park, and it's already started. Yeah, it sounds like a Dixieland band, and lots of goodies. These are not just meatballs, these are plaza meatballs. Coming up to the robot here. We might as well see if we can get that. That looks great. Jamie, does he talk?
I think so. What's your name?
There's too much noise.
He's not talking now. I guess he's the quiet type. What's your name?
Any answer?
What? No.
This guy's weird.
There's a striking resemblance. Just like you,
Fellas,
Are you in there? Hey, wait. Mr. Robot, I'd like you to be a very strange person. Are you having rain or is this just a light bulb?
What's your name?
Move your arm up.
Are you rated on Radio Shack?
Move one of your
now we're getting to the big action. Vegas payoffs.
I'm gonna take it. There he goes. Yeah. Well, at least he shakes hands. I wish he'd talk, and if he does. Can you say something? It's too loud, I guess.
I think it's a stupid robot, if you ask me. Let's go take a look inside.
Wait, he says you're stupid. Hit him! Hit him! Look, he's gonna take a can opener to you if you don't say something.
That's right, we'll open you with a can opener.
DC.
It's a stupid robot.
Come on, say something. Ah, there.
What do you say?
I don't know. I don't know.
This is the game room, and kids are really doing it.
Looks good.
Soft drink.
Who are you talking to?
Let's. Should we go?
I can get out a picture for you. That's it.
This is where they're going to be keeping score. Okay?
I heard about Al.
Oh, originally on time.
That's right,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
His wife, a shiksa?
A shiksa. Oh,
Want the shiksa? Peter, you know Kid. You know Carol?
I met
There's
her
the
tonight.
mother. There's the mother from
of
the
the
birthday.
boy.
Right, right. This is Whitney. Whitney, the wife.
We need a wife
Why
for
the
chicks.
wife? With the chicks a wife. Also married a chick, you have a lot in common. Oh, sure.
Listen, I was thinking, if only Dawn was here. My God, would it be a...
Yeah,
It would really be...
Listen, meanwhile, yeah. Listen, meanwhile, you're chipping in, right?
Only 10.
Is this Jamie's brother? Dick, is this Jamie?
This
Jamie's
brothers. Yeah, this is Graham.
How many brothers and sisters does Jamie have?
He has 2 brothers and a sister.
And this is one of the brothers.
The youngest of the brothers.
How you doing?
Okay.
Having a good time already?
Yep.
How did everything go at the temple, okay?
Yep, he made no mistakes.
Attaboy. The place cards, the guests, most of them have picked up their cards already, and this is for the seating in the dining room, ballroom. This is going to be the entrance from the reception ballroom where we're standing now to the grand ballroom which awaits the guests. We're going to try walking in there, and the guests will follow us momentarily. This is the tunnel. It looks like silver mylar. And it leads, well, we'll see where it leads. We can see that the last-minute details are being taken care of here.
No lights, no shooting until everybody enters in. When the house lights go up, that's your cue.
Okay. The room is set as a discotheque.
What are you doing in here?
I'm trying to get away from all the noise and everything. I mean, there's no place to talk
The
now.
party hasn't even started yet. Just
I know,
Wait till the
but-
disco starts.
I know, but, you know,
Yeah, a
the
lot of
running...
noise then.
The second I walk into the room, I mean, I can't do anything, and, you know, I have to... One
your-
person wants me here, one person wants me here, the robot wants me there. Oh, well, I have a special request to take a plate and smash it over Randy Levinson's head for cursing at the robot. So...
Randy Levins.
A
brat.
A spoiled brat.
Whose request was
No.
that?
The robots. He was cursing at the robot, so the
What's the
robot got
robot's name?
Clay
Randy
2.
Levinson is a curse to humankind.
Well, Clay 2 is the name of the robot. Oh, God.
Well, you know why all these people are bothering you, and they all want to speak to you because it's your night, right?
True. Somehow through all this, I pulled a muscle in my leg, but I'm still fine.
What is the disco setup you have here tonight? Who is the...
Well, there's going to be, basically, I don't know who's running it, but I know that there's going to be fog from the floor, bubbles from the ceiling, lights, yeah, lights all over the place, and God knows what else. I mean,
We saw, somebody from the hotel said he never saw the ballroom look like that. They don't know what disco is around here, do they?
I don't know. I'm not sure I know myself.
It's going to be great, though.
I hope.
Right.
Oh. We gotta go around and back out. Come on. You know what? I'm a star.
A dead one?
No.
You know, you're outside the party, and I think you're having more fun than the people inside.
Well, I don't know. It's too crammed in there for me. I had to come out.
But it's nice.
Well, you only bar mitzvahed once.
That's true.
Wait till he's confirmed.
Probably the only kid with 3 bar mitzvahs.
3 bar mitzvahs?
Yep. 3 bar mitzvah suits.
Oh.
Oh, well, let's go.
How did you get 3 bar mitzvahs?
Well, I got my normal one, but it turned out that it wasn't paid for September.
You're going to know the Plaza Hotel pretty well by the end of the night, huh?
So long. This kid is walking all around the hotel. We've never seen that. Jamie, what are you drinking?
7-Up.
Okay. Well, where are we standing now? The first dance set is over. Boy, what an entrance. Would you describe what that was all about?
Well, we had a miler tunnel with lights flashing on and off, and the robot to greet the people as they walked through, and the disco playing Star Wars.
So that's some disco. Wow, that was great. Now, we noticed that the kids' table is up front. How many kids do you have here?
About 46.
Who are they?
Friends from school, friends from camp, just people I met at clubs and things. That's about
I'd
it.
like to ask you a little bit about yourself. You're 13. When was your birthday?
August 21st.
Okay. What are you interested in now at the age of 13? What are some of the things besides school that occupy your time?
Let's see. Going to camp. Going to camp. Let's see.
How about during the school year, like after school? What do you do on an average?
Only homework.
Really?
Yeah, all homework.
Do you go to a tough school?
Pretty tough.
What school do you go to, Jamie?
Birchwathen.
Do you have any particular subjects that you study more intensely than others that you're interested in?
That I'm interested in? History and science.
Do you have any idea, 10 years down the road, what you'd like to be doing?
Oh, God, a doctor.
Can I ask you why?
I don't know. I'm interested in anatomy and all. Figure I can make a doctor. It's a good job, and I'd like it, so, you know.
Could I ask you a personal question? Are you interested more in male anatomy or female anatomy?
Female. I'll do some exploring.
Have you done any exploring yet?
Not yet. I'm about to.
What do you mean you're about to? Does that mean tonight, next week, or next month?
As soon as I ask a girl on a date.
I see. You haven't done that yet?
No.
You think you'll know what it's all about?
Oh, I know what it's about.
You do, really? Where'd you learn?
What'd I learn?
Yeah.
Experience.
Oh, you're a wise guy. Okay. Now, we've got you down to some of the hobbies and things like that, but I'd like to ask you, what does all this mean to you? This whole thing, the party, the bar mitzvah, is it something you're really going to look back on and enjoy?
Yeah, very much.
Is it something you really want?
Well, the bar mitzvah to have, yes. I wanted a bar mitzvah, and so, well, here it is.
Do you realize how beautiful it is?
Oh, yeah, I've been looking around already. It's okay, except for a fire or so, but, it's okay.
Was there a fire?
Yes, there was.
Tell us about it. I didn't see it.
The florist forgot to put the electrical tape around the wires, and the miler caught fire, so we had to put it out.
When was this?
15 minutes ago. No. During dinner. All of a sudden, one of the kids turned around and say, "Oh, my God, look, it's smoking." And then, well, had it put out.
Now, I'd like to know a little about your dad. He seems to be very integral to all these arrangements. I think he probably made them all.
Oh, well, I had the last word on it. I mean, he planned it all, but if I didn't want something, I got rid of it. That was it.
Could you tell us any of the things that you had to make choices on?
I didn't want Darth Vader in the dancing on the dance floor, so I got rid of him. Let's see. Oh, God. I gotta think of everything here. I didn't want a roller skating team. I just didn't want one. I don't know.
Roller disco.
Yeah, I wasn't interested.
I know the lights are tough to look at. Okay. Now, what about your dad? What are some of the things that he did to make this party beautiful? Because he seems to be very much involved.
He planned it all. That's all I know,
Let me hear a biography of your dad by you. What kind of a guy is he?
Oh, he's a nice guy.
Is he like a friend to you, or is he too busy in business?
Oh, God.
Does he spend much time with you? That's what I'm really saying. And the time he...
I only get to see him on the weekends, so... I mean, on the weekends I see him, but on the weekdays I don't, because, I'm at...
When you see him, is there a buddy-type relationship between you and him?
Oh, yeah. Well, what else?
You feel close, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I just want to close by having you say, in your own words, something to your mother and dad on this happiest day of your life. Nothing fancy, no speech or anything, but just if you feel good and if you'd like to tell them that you appreciate the party or anything.
Well, I appreciate the party, and I feel great about it, having a great time. And, well, I guess to thank them for everything. That's about it.
And when the party's over, lots more good things coming, right?
What do you mean when the party's over?
I mean, tomorrow or next week. You have lots of other good things coming.
Oh, yeah. I got a lot of fun.
Get into medical school and become a doctor and start helping people, right?
Yeah.
Seems like a long way off.
Not 20 years.
You'll make it. You're a bright, nice young fellow. Thank you very much. That's Jamie.
But she never shows late. She doesn't bother the people she hates. That's why the lady is a tramp. She don't like half games with bouncy girls. Don't go to hall and bouncy girls. She won't dish the dirt. How about the rest of the girl? That's why the lady is a tramp. She loves to breathe fresh wind in her hair, life without care. Hello. I'm broke, that's alright. California, this cold is dead. That's why the lady is a tramp.
Well, I was told earlier this evening that Graham is 11 and Josh is 11, and it never occurred to me that you might be twins. Which one of you was born first?
Me, Josh.
You're older.
5 minutes.
How old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
Are you going to have bar mitzvahs on the very same day?
Yes.
Are you already practicing? Could you move up a little closer there, Graham, so I can talk to both of you? Okay. What's all... Hey, your vest is open there, Graham. Let's get that all fixed up. How do you like the party, Josh?
I like it a lot.
I asked you before this interview started to tell me the truth about the kind of person your older brother, Jamie, is. Now, what's your opinion? I may not be the same as Graham's, but I want to hear what you really think of him.
Well, he's nice, but he's not personal, and he usually, well, he's not really trusted in secrets.
He's a blabbermouth.
Well, you really can't say like that, because sometimes he'll tell, sometimes he won't. You never can expect it from brother Jamie.
What do you say about him? What kind of a guy is he in your eyes?
He's nice, but he's very high-tempered. He gets mad easily.
Does he smack you guys around?
Well, he usually bosses us around, sometimes punches us, and he always kicks us out of his room, and we can't do a thing about it, and he always stays in our room.
What I'd like to know is why can't the two of you handle only one of him?
Well, it's really hard to say. We usually...
One of you hit him high and one low and take care of him?
Well, usually it's like 2 against 1, and somehow there's always one on his side and one on the other. It's never Jamie against me and Graham. Very few times, maybe twice.
Why don't the two of you form some kind of a union? Josh and Graham against Jamie.
Well, it's not that. I mean, it's not fair. I mean, sometimes Jamie's right. I mean, but
Yeah. Can you remember what time that he was right?
well, there's no Pacific times. I mean, I don't write it down or anything. But
There's no Pacific time? Is there an Atlantic time? I was wondering.
what?
Was there an Atlantic time that he's right? Don't mind. We shouldn't be making fun of you. It's not fair. All right, now I want to ask you fellows some questions, okay? It's like a quiz in school. Did any of you ever hear of Harry S. Truman?
Yeah, I've heard of him. I just heard of him all over. I hear his name.
Do you know who he was?
No.
You don't know, huh? Okay. Did any of you hear of Franklin Delano Roosevelt?
Yeah.
Who was he?
Well, wait. I think he's one of our presidents, but I think he's one of our yeah, he was one of our presidents.
What do you think?
Well, I'm not so sure. I'm getting so confused with the Roosevelts. I think he was a president in the 30s.
Boy, you're two very smart kids. Not a lot of people know about that. You ever hear of Winston Churchill?
No.
You ever hear of Wilt Chamberlain?
Yeah.
Who's he?
Football star. He's a football star.
Okay. Did you ever hear of Babe Ruth?
Yeah, he was a baseball player. A very good one, too.
What was he famous for?
Well, I'm not sure. I don't know much about baseball. All I know is that he was famous.
Did you ever hear of Adolf Hitler?
Yeah. Well, he led the Nazis in World War II in 1941, I think.
Was he a good guy or a bad guy?
Well, to me, I'd call him a bad guy, and to everyone else, except for Germany, I'd say he was a bad guy.
Why? What did he do that was so bad?
Well, he killed Jews. He assassinated Jews. He was prejudiced, and he led his Jew haters, and they gassed him and they shot him.
Not too good. Did you ever hear of Albert Einstein?
Yes. He was a famous scientist that had a theory about light. Like, if you could go faster than light, you can go back in time. And he discovered some cures for medicine. I'm not...
This is a smart young fellow. Is he smarter than you, or you...
No, I know more about science than he does. He also created the atom bomb. And he was famous for his algebra, like his relativities, his like MC square equals.
What do each of you want to do when you grow up? You look like you might make a great pair of doctors or lawyers or something.
Well, I'm not really sure, but if I didn't have asthma, I'd probably try out for the Olympics because I'm kind of a fast runner. But, you know...
You learn to be a fast runner running away from your brother, isn't it?
No, it's just that I have asthma, so I'm not going to try that, first of all. I really don't know what I'm going to do, because I don't really know what I'm good at until I would get into, like, college or late high school.
Well, you see this. You got a bright look in your eye. You're going to be good at a lot of things. Now, you are a little more quiet, but I think you know a lot of the answers, too, don't you?
Well, when I grow up, I intend to be a biologist. A biologist or an astronomer.
Would either of you like to be like your father in any way?
Yes. Well, he makes a lot of money. I'd like to do that.
Does he do have a printing shop where he prints the money?
Well, he has a couple of businesses, like a coal mining business and a record publishing, so like those things.
Would either of you like to go into your dad's business?
Well, I'm not really sure yet, because I don't know what his businesses are like yet.
You have time for that. What do you do in your spare time, fellas?
Well, sometimes I read books, sometimes I watch TV, and play games.
What's your favorite TV program?
In Search Of. It's a science program that tries to seek out myths and monsters and voodoo and explain everything.
I bet you guys are good in school.
Yeah. Well, I like In Search Of too. It's science fact and science and It's science fact and it's mystery. But all of it has there's evidence of it, but not all of it is proof.
You're so busy learning about science. Have you studied girls at all yet? Either one of you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm not so sure what kind you're meaning. Like, if you mean...
What do you think about girls? Do you ever think about them?
Well, yeah, I've thought about them. And, I'm not out to the real stages yet.
What's the real stages you're talking about?
Things people do when they get around 20s and 30s.
Oh, well, I expect that.
I know.
You know about those things, though, right?
Mm-hmm. All I do is maybe, if I know her real well, I'll kiss her or hug her. And hold hands and dance and
That's
stuff.
about enough for now, right?
Yeah, till I reach an older age.
Yeah. What do you think about Jamie? Is he up to that yet?
Well, he's getting there. He's not that good with girls.
How do you know?
Well, I've been to his school a couple of times, and like in parties and all that I've been with him. He usually doesn't go out to dance as much, maybe once or twice, but he's not popular around the girls.
There's time for all that. Well, I've taken you both. It's been a lot of fun. You're both very bright fellows, and I'd like to ask you to close this interview by wishing Jamie good luck in your own words. Tell him, just say what you'd like to say from your heart.
Well, I'd like to say, Jamie, all good wishes, good luck, and good future. Love, Joshua. Well, I hope that this bar mitzvah has made a good impression on your life, and that you'll remember it and look back when you're old to see of how joyful you were and how good a time it is, and hope that this time will happen again, like not a bar mitzvah, but another good time like that.
I'd like to ask you one last question, then I'll let you go. It seems to me that the three of you are not too different in age. Of course, you're both twins. Do you fellas feel sometimes that you might be like the Three Musketeers, one for all and all for one, and all your life you'll stick together?
No.
I didn't expect that answer.
I really don't think we're going to be the Three Musketeers. I don't think it's either going to be the 2 against 1 Musketeers or the 1 against the world Musketeers, because, we never get all 3 of us together at once unless we really hate this person.
Well, suppose one's in trouble. Wouldn't the other 2 help?
Well, it depends where we are. I'm saying if we're growing up, if one's in trouble and someone's drowning, well, right near him, I'm not going to sit by and watch him drown.
You do that for a stranger. Wouldn't you do something special for a brother?
I'd help a stranger too. So why not? Unless he was really mean.
What do you think?
Well, I think that it doesn't really occur to me of the Three Musketeers, because once you've lived with someone all your life, like in a group or everything, it doesn't seem not normal. It seems normal, and there's no comparison if you lived with both of them for the rest of the life. But if one was in trouble, I'd surely help if I could.
I think you would too, both of you. Thanks a lot, both of you. Have a good time. Go in there. I'm sorry to take you away from the party.
Mm-hmm.
So long. You have something else you wanted to say?
Adios.
Okay. Thank you, fellas.
Okay.
That's Josh and Graham.
Bye.
Bye.
Where do we have to look? I'm telling you,
Hi. How are you? What's your name?
I'm Florence Firestone.
Okay.
Watch my chin.
Watch your chin.
What is there special about your chin that I should watch, Mrs. Fox?
Well, it shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be there.
Well, you know, there are certain surgeons that do facelifting.
I know all about it. I'm going to do it, too. Certainly.
You look like about 40 now. What'll happen after you get your face?
I'll look like 20.
Now, I suspect that you're somebody here fairly important.
Well, it's my grandson's bar mitzvah.
Your name is Flo, is that right?
Florence.
You know, your grandson called you Flo. He said Flo.
They all call me, the family does, but I don't like it.
How'd you like today?
I loved it. I really loved it.
Is this your first grandchild bar mitzvah?
Bar mitzvah, that's right.
How many grandchildren do you have altogether?
I have 3 more bar mitzvahs to go.
How many children did you have?
2. They did well. One has 4.
Is it a son and a daughter?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about Richard, the host of our party here.
Richard, he's an angel. He always was as a little boy, and he's the same now.
When he grew up, where did you live?
Where I still live, in Queens.
What kind of a kid was he? Was he anything at all like Jamie?
Well, he was a lot like Jamie. Yeah, he was very sweet boy, very good, very friendly, and he's the same way now.
What did he like to do? Did he have any hobbies or sports or things?
No, he worked after school. He didn't have time for hobbies and sports. He read a lot.
What do you mean he worked after school? You mean he knew the value of $1?
He sure did. He worked since he was 13 after school.
He did okay, didn't he?
He did okay.
Looks of this party, I would say so.
Huh? He certainly did.
Would you like to say something in the way of good wishes to Jamie tonight?
I wish him so much that I really can't say it. I'm just very proud and thrilled. Yes, I'm proud and thrilled of the affair and of the children. What more can I say?
You having a good time?
Very.
The check is going to be dropped off at your house.
I'm sure not.
Thank you, I'm only kidding. Who's next over here? Could I speak to this lady?
Yes, that's Aunt Shirley.
You?
Yeah. Hi.
You're Aunt Sadie?
No, Aunt Shirley. Yeah, I'm Richard's favorite aunt, I hope.
Okay, how'd you get to be his favorite aunt?
I don't know. Well, I used to bring him presents when he was a little boy.
Remember anything about him when he was a kid?
Yeah, he was a very sweet little boy.
Everybody uses the same adjective.
Well, he was. He was my little favorite nephew.
I'd like to wish Jamie good luck.
Oh, sure. Where is he?
Somewhere, but he's going to see this.
Oh, well, good luck, Jamie.
Wherever you
Yeah.
Thank you. Hi, can I speak to you?
Oh. Yes.
What's your name? You want to turn this way?
Aunt Tethel. Yeah, I will if you turn the damn lights off. So I can
Okay,
look
just
straight.
wish Jamie good luck and we'll move on.
Yeah, good luck, yeah.
Thank you. Hi, what is your name?
I'm another aunt, Aunt Cookie. Yeah.
How'd you get that name?
My sister gave it to me when I was a baby.
What is your relationship with Jamie?
Well, he's my great nephew.
You're Richard's aunt?
Aunt, right? Uh-huh. There are 4 sisters.
Would you like to wish Jamie good luck?
I certainly would. I wish him happiness and good luck in anything he ventures in the future.
Thank you. Hi. Would you like to wish Jamie good luck?
I certainly do. I'm his Aunt Faye, and I wish him all the luck in the world. And I'd love to be around when he gets married, to go to his wedding.
Thank you. Hi, would you like to wish Jamie good luck?
I sure do. I wish Jamie the world of luck. Well,
Excuse me, did you just arrive? Look over there and just wish Jamie good luck. Look over there.
Oh, okay. Good luck, Jamie.
Happiness.
Okay. Hi. Are you husband and wife here?
yeah.
What's your name?
Firestone.
He's a Firestone, but speak to her.
Okay.
Come to me.
Look over there.
I should look over there.
What's your name?
Margie.
And how are you related to Jamie?
To Jamie, I'm an aunt.
What?
I'm a cousin, right? No, Jamie is my great nephew.
Want to say hello and good luck?
Hello, Jamie. Good luck.
Thank you. What's your name?
My
Are
name?
you related to Jamie?
Yeah. Dickie is my cousin.
Richard is your cousin?
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to put your good wishes to Jamie on here?
Yeah, good wishes, Jamie. And use what I gave you well. And if you use them well, big things will come of it.
Did what you give him have anything to do with sex?
Indirectly.
Thank you. You like to put your good wishes on here to Jamie?
This is Mel's wife, Anita. Good luck, Jamie. Good luck.
Hi, what's your name?
Eva.
What's your name?
Eva.
Want to wish Jamie good luck?
I always wish him luck. He should have whatever his heart desires.
Thank you. And would you just come over here?
You skipped me? What do you want me to know?
Say anything you want. A little message to Jamie.
I'll tell you something to come here. My name is Isaac Wolf. I represent the retail kosher butchers of New York State. I want all the kosher women to come back and buy kosher chickens.
What shall I say? All I can say is the very best of wishes and all my love.
I've been waiting for you.
Okay, here we are.
Here we are. We're rolling. Okay.
Okay.
We have Jamie and his mom and dad. Great party. Well, you want to say something to your son on this big night?
No, well, I have very little to say that I haven't said before, except that I love him so much. And like that, you know.
Really great party. Would you say something to him on this big night of his life?
I sure will. Jamie, on your 13th bar mitzvah, you have made me so proud. You recited beautifully. I was so very proud to be your mom and to sit there and to watch you and to listen to you. You never flubbed. You were just fantastic, and I'm glad Mommy and Daddy are here to say we both love you very, very much, and we're very, very proud of you.
I must say, by this time of the evening, I've interviewed all three of your sons, and they are, one is brighter than the other. You got three smart kids. And I just wonder where they get their brains from.
The acorn doesn't fall far from the tree, let me tell you.
Family.
It's the whole family. But really, Jamie is really special, very special to Carol.
That leads me to a question.
And myself.
You love all your children.
Yeah.
I know that, but this is Jamie's night. Now, what makes Jamie special? Not better than the others, but perhaps different.
I'll tell you. Jamie was the firstborn. Jamie was almost 2 years older than the other children. And I don't know, he had just a very special place in our heads and our hearts. And that's what the firstborn is like. He's always very special to you. And nothing ever replaces anything like that. And he just is, and he always will be. I mean, you know, in spite of the fact he turned out to be a terrible child. But I mean, you know, we're not really.
Listen, Jamie,
not wholly without virtue.
When you're a doctor, do your mother and dad get professional courtesy, or do you charge them the same as anybody else?
I'm charging my father double.
Lovely.
And you'll be glad to pay it, right?
Yeah, of course. He's not going to be a doctor. He's going to be something better, whatever. God knows. No, he's going to be whatever he wants to be. Whatever he wants to be.
I asked all three if they wanted to be with you, and I didn't get a straight answer from any of them.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, they're taught not to give straight answers about what their father does. That's fine. Carol, darling, what would you like to say?
Just close by saying...
As the mother, what would you say?
As a mother, I would just say that I am very proud of my eldest son, that he has done a beautiful job today, and that I'm sure that he will make both of us proud.
Thank you very much.
Well, he's the inevitable result of breeding. That's all I can say.
Good sense of humor in this family. Go ahead. Thank you.
There ain't no stopping us now. Our theme song. I'd like to invite you all out to the dance floor. We've been standing invited because there ain't no stopping us now. Yes, our lovely couples. This you can put in so easily, you know? That's okay, you just can put this in on this one. Let's see you come out here and dance. And if you don't know how someone out there will show you.
I know your name is Carol, right?
Right.
Would you introduce this gentleman who has...
It's my husband, Julie.
You remembered my name.
Isn't that nice? How long has she been married to you?
Too long.
No.
19 short years.
Just
19.
yesterday.
Carol, you're Richard, our host's only sibling, right?
Well, no, that's not entirely correct. I'm his ex-sibling. We've been divorced.
You're no longer your brother's...
Not his sister anymore?
We're divorced for about 7 years. Mental cruelty because his alimony is so wonderful. To all his ex-wives that I felt an ex-sibling might be in line for the same.
Oh, hey, that's very smart. You know, there's never been a thing like that, an ex-sibling.
We were the first.
You performed services for him all through your youth.
Absolutely.
Still hasn't collected a cent.
We're still fighting it in court.
Hey, that's a great angle. You know, is there enough money left to take care of you?
Well, we haven't settled yet, but nobody wants the children. Right.
Could I ask you a little bit about why you chose to divorce Richard? What kind of mental cruelty was there?
Well, if you had a brother like that, you wouldn't want him for a brother either.
Well, let's before the breakup.
I don't want to get personal. Let's keep it very general. Mental cruelty, that's the way it was.
Now let's forget about that, and let's get back to when you were kids growing up. Where did you live?
We lived in Kew Gardens.
And I'm not going to say, but I suspect you were his younger sister.
Absolutely.
He tries to say differently. He's already got her as his older sister.
Now, I want you to give me a truthful biographical description of him as a kid growing up. And don't say things like a eulogy. Now, you sound like the kind of person who will tell the truth.
I don't remember, because I'm much younger than he is.
You're getting smart. Well said, Carol.
I mean, I just, well, in the real world, that's the way it goes. I really don't remember.
How about when he was a teenager, when you were both around? What was he like? Seriously speaking, here's a guy making a party like this in the grand ballroom of the plaza. Well, I'd like to know something about his beginnings.
Humble.
Really?
And, but what could I tell you?
He really didn't have any money when he was a kid?
No, very humble beginning. My husband could fill you in better than I can.
I never knew him until I met you, you dummy.
What about as a personality? How did he treat you before the breakup?
Before the breakup, he was a very, very good brother.
Thoughtful.
Thoughtful.
Never generous, though.
Never generous. And my favorite person in the whole world, next to my husband.
And I suspect that he still is.
He certainly is. The best.
A very close second to her mother.
Stop talking for me. No, he's my favorite person in the whole world.
Now let's talk about Jamie. I suspect also that you were a close aunt to him, as you were to his other children. But since this is Jamie's night...
You should have told me this. I would have prepared a script.
I don't want a script. I want from your heart. What do you remember about Jamie as a kid growing up, as distinguished from Josh, say, or Graham? I know you love them all, but is there something different, something unique about Jamie?
They're all very special. And I really can't pick out one characteristic from any of them, because they're just super, super wonderful kids.
And she really means that.
Yeah, well, I've met them, and I can agree.
They are. We have some wonderful children. And I don't want to get serious.
I won't make you get serious. I'll just let you close by saying...
But I'm very honest about the little son of a bitch. I can't stand him. That's what you wanted to hear.
She has to say that he's
not.
No, but he's really a nice kid.
This is
For a Firestone, he's okay.
It's a very special day. It really is.
Wish him good luck.
Jamie, the very best of luck. And I wish you let your father read the speech he wanted to.
Oh, is the speech prepared?
No.
Too late.
Too late.
No
Let's
more
forget
speeches.
about that.
In other words, Jamie had something to say, yay or nay.
Let me apologize to Jamie. I love him. He's a great nephew. Terrific kid.
He's the best. And all our love and kisses.
Thanks very much. Julie and Carol. Thank you.
Carrie.
Carrie, pardon me.
C-A-R-Y, Carrie.
Like the governor.
Right.
We have a spontaneous gentleman here who wants to start speaking now that the camera's on. You were saving up something funny to say, were you?
I was saying I just hope it's if the camera is on from the top up because I don't have pants that match the jacket.
I'd like to know how you got in here with the name Fireman. This is a Firestone party.
Actually, I'm her date. Rent a Date called me, and I'm here tonight to be kind of hospitable. And will you please? You could step back a little. I feel like I'm on Channel J. And
this is Midnight Blue.
This is Midnight, well, something midnight, yeah. And I just feel I'm here as her.
Why don't
date.
we have our clothes on then if it's Midnight Blue?
I'm here, and the party's getting.
No, she's funnier than you.
No, she isn't funny. She's happier.
There could be many reasons for
That's because I'm not Jewish.
I see.
This is on tape.
Is this a Jewish party by any chance?
I think, yes, it seems like a Jewish party. I could tell that the crowd was from Roslyn.
Would you mind taking an examination from me?
Examination? Go ahead.
Why would Jamie, when I asked him to give me a list of his father's friends, put you at the head of the list?
Oh, is that why we're being interviewed?
It's all Jamie's fault.
First of all, that makes me very humble. I mean, I want to say that Jamie was always a disturbed child, and I love his father. I love Jamie, and
then he just thinks you're his father's best friend.
No, I think that there's value to every. No, absolutely. No, I mean, I really feel very pleased and honored.
Please complete a sentence for me.
Listen, if I could complete a sentence, I would have been almost anything else but what I am.
What are you?
Okay,
Just a
person, you know.
I okay. Off the tape because my contact lens is giving me a problem.
One more moment.
But the light is blinding me.
Now, just how well do you know Dick? All seriousness aside.
All seriousness aside, very well, and it's really a pleasure. And he's just a wonderful human.
I thought you would tell the truth somehow.
And it is the truth, and for 20 years, and it's a long haul, you know.
How did you meet him?
Wow, it's too hard. No, I didn't forget, but there are flashbacks. You never know the first time because a human being just becomes a person you don't remember.
You have things in common with him?
Lots of things, and I really don't want to. Yeah, lots of things.
Do you have any Dick stories? An interesting, funny, silly story?
Wait a minute. Well, there are wonderful. It's endless. It becomes an endless amount of stories, and I think that's really what makes Dick's personality such a beautiful one. There isn't a story. It's just a conglomeration of a human being that...
What makes him tick?
That's not a 2-minute conversation, but there's a great imagination, a great sense of humor, and a great sense of understanding that the world is crazy, man. And he's having a good time in spite of it. He's laughing along with it, and he understands its craziness, and it's never gone to his head.
This party, when you walked into this hotel tonight, did you have any idea what kind of a party it would be?
I didn't think it was going to be as exciting as it really has turned out to be. I think he's gone all out with the music and trying to please everybody. I'm talking everybody, and we're having a great time, and the people that we're with are having a great time, and it's a special time. I think the band and the music, I think what he's tried to do, the way he's thought about his guests has been unusual. I've been to others. This is very special. This is really special because he cares about people having a good time. I think that's what makes him special.
Last question. You must know Jamie pretty well. Yes. How about wishing him what you do wish him?
I wish him many, many years of happiness, and I wish him to really pay attention to some of the things his father says, because there really is wisdom that you can learn from. And very few times in life do you ever get the opportunity to meet a human being who can teach you something, really can show you somewhat about what the world's about and all its foolishness. And I really wish he could appreciate that part that his father can show. It's sometimes better than all the books and all the, it's real information. masturbation. And it's working in this world with this sense of humor.
For a guy that started out pretty silly, you ended up pretty heavy, and I must say you're very articulate. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're a good friend, obviously.
Okay. In about, you want to see his face? In about 30 years, he won't even have to try to become a dirty old man. You just sit back and it'll happen all by itself.
Great.
There's true loves in your life. You had one in your early 20s, not terribly early though, maybe 23, 24, you know who she was? You loved very, very truly, again in your late 20s, and then they go on from there. In fact, you turn out to be a dirty young man.
You read well.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. So do you, in fact. Your lifeline. It's very strong here, well into your 70s, close to 80, and then it weakens into your 80s and 90s and even to 100. So you better not spend your money too fast. It has to last you a long time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's your turn.
I was with Glenn. He's older than I am.
Is he bigger than you are? How is
No, he's bigger. I'm tall. Mr. and Mrs. Milton Dorison, right?
Almost. Half right.
What is it?
Mr. Dorison and Mila.
Mila, okay. Now my question is, this is one big party. Where's all the money coming from?
Slow Express.
You said you're going to be quiet on that question, and you are, right?
Very.
Well, I was told this party is the party of the year at the Plaza. And I've been to many of them, and I must say it's unique and it's beautiful, but it's more important how you feel about this party.
I think it's great. Given by my partner. That's why I think it's great.
He's your partner, and I learned that from Jamie. In fact, that's why you're sitting in that chair. Are you a partner in all his enterprises, or in one of it? I don't want to get a financial statement, but I'd like a little background on what your relationship is.
Only the ones that make money.
You got a little dig in there, right?
A little.
Okay. What can you tell me about our host? We've spoken to his sister and his other relatives, but as a partner who is not a relative, you might have a different slant on this man. What kind of a guy is he? What is this man? Who is this man, Dick?
A young man who is still growing young. Yeah. A young man who is thinking big. A young man who will make it big. A good man. A good father.
How did you meet him?
In a restaurant. The Brasserie.
How long ago?
3 years ago.
Has he come a long way in 3 years?
I think so.
Lots more coming?
I feel so.
What's he going to do for those 11-year-olds for their bar mitzvah? Maybe it'll be on the moon. Huh?
I think it'll be a double bar mitzvah.
Would you each like to wish Jamie your own very good wishes?
Of course. He's wonderful. Not very well, but I must say I'm very impressed because this is my third bar mitzvah in my lifetime. And I must say, from the three one, this is the best one. I've never seen something like this. It's fantastic. Fantastic.
It's fun, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Do you like to put your good wishes?
Yes, I do. I wish the boy the greatest, the best, the healthiest, and certainly something that his father and mother can enjoy throughout their lives.
How long is it going to take, Dick, to recoup all this?
About.
I thought you'd say about a week. You're a nice man. Thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
What is it?
Wow, this is a cake. Saturn. This is a spaced out party. Great. applause, fellas. Right here. Stay right there. He's going to take a picture of you. Stay right there. Here, Jeff. Take a picture. Okay. Candy cart.
Nobody grab anything! Get away! I need some of these guys up. Cut this! Tear it apart!
This is a disaster.
No swabs.
Red Cross, where are you? And this is what's left. Show what you got. Wait a minute. Hey, show what you have.
It's all mine. Get off!
Oh, that's not nice. You believe this is not a party for the kids?